Today we're going to talk about the Dehancer Pro on DaVinci Resolve. Let's get right to it. So recently, if you're following my Instagram, I've been down this rabbit hole trying to do film emulation around, like adding grains, adding halation, adding blooming effects, just trying to replicate the color grading that how a film camera works on a video. And I'm just deep down into the rabbit hole because I'm very inspired by film photography in general, especially the Japanese street style photography. Man, those colors, those grains are just so wonderful. So what does this have to do with the Dehancer Pro, you might ask? I color grade and apply effects on my footage all by myself, which is a very big hassle despite doing it on DaVinci Resolve. So first off, you have to do the base correction and then the color grading to get the standardized color first. Then only you add a stylized color grading, and on top of that, adding grains, adding like film scratches onto the footage, and so on and so on. And this process can be taxing if you're doing it constantly. I'm trying to push up reels as much as I can on a constant basis, maybe like 3 to 4 reels a week. But in order to do so, I need a process that allows me to do it as fast as possible. So the Dehancer Pro is actually a plugin that you can work on Adobe software as well as DaVinci Resolve. So let's talk about a few things that I really love about the Dehancer Pro. First off is the drag drop simplicity. So if you're watching this, I assume that you all have DaVinci Resolve installed. And color grading is fun because it's a node-based color grading. And what's so good about the Dehancer Pro plugin is you're just able to drag that node and drop it down as one of your nodes, or you just want to grade everything from that node itself. So if you're used to DaVinci Resolve already, then that won't be a trouble. So with the Dehancer Pro, you're able to color correct within the plugin as well. Just select the camera that you're shooting with and the log file that you have, and they're able to just color correct it before they apply the other effects. Or if you already have correction LUT that's like saved up, like how I do it, I will just add the Dehancer Pro on an adjustment clip after I color correct everything. And this comes on to the second thing I really love, film emulation presets. So inside this plugin, you have over 60 color presets that's replicated from film rolls. You can just apply it on your footage easily just by selecting which profile do you want. Just like the Fujifilm X series where you're just able to apply like a film grade before you take a photo. This is similar. When you're color grading, just select the profile that you want and apply onto it. I've been using the Portrait 400 style for most of my video. This replicates the color pretty close and I'm really amazed by it. And the next thing I love about the Dehancer Pro is the ability to add and remove grains. As you know, I'm an avid grain fan. I add grains onto my photos and to my videos just because it just de-sharpens everything. Is that even a term? It makes everything softer and it looks more cinematic in my preference. I just love the grunge that the grains bring in, and it just helps to elevate the narrative that I'm trying to build in my content. The next thing is something that I use a lot nowadays, which is the halation and blooming effects tab. I love this effect so much, but I normally don't want to shoot my footage out having like halation and blooming effect just because I want more control on my footage. It's different depending on the set itself. So some production sets, they want something that's more softer and nice halation. That's where I'll apply a mist filter on it, or I'll use a lens that has a softer sharpness rollover to help create that kind of vibe. But on daily content basis, I would try to always shoot as clean as possible and try to apply different effects on it. It helps me to improve my editing skills as well, and I just have better options at the end of the day. Like for instance, this one reel that I've done where I was like just sitting down on the chair and there's a backlight from the window just shining through. This is shot on a C70 with a 15-35. There's no mist filter that's attached onto the camera, but I was able to create a nice halation blooming effect just by using the Dehancer Pro. We took the camera out one night and tried to shoot some street lights, some neon lights, and just try to replicate the blooming effect with the Dehancer Pro. And I'm really amazed by the effect because it looks really close to if you're shooting with a Cine Bloom lens or mist filter. And this is a game changer for me because I'm able to better stylize my video on post editing. So if you want to try out, I think they're also offering a free trial once you download it. So you can just go and download the plugin, try it out for yourself. If you like it, then purchase it. If not, then that's fine. And of course, I want to highlight that this is not a sponsored post. I've been using this for a while and I feel like this is something really cool that I want to share just because I'm an avid supporter of film emulation, and with everything just going very high contrast, sharp and highly saturated nowadays, I just want to tone it down and just create something retro-fitted. And this is just my personal preference and I really like it. So this is a simple review on how this app works. So if you like it, go check it out. And also if you like this video, just hit the like button for me. It definitely encourages me to create more of this kind of content. And also let me know what you want to see on the next video that I'll be creating. And that's it for today. And if you haven't subscribed to me, do subscribe and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.